Hi, it's Tuesday.
Oh my gosh, it's Tuesday today. Guys, I was so sick last week. I haven't had a sickness that has taken me out before for like that long. And sometimes I'm like, when people are sick, I'm like, oh, you just get to like watch TV. I couldn't even I couldn't even stomach like turning on the TV and watching a series. I didn't want my eyes. Like I just literally lay there and like I hope to fall asleep or I didn't
even talk to you some days. I don't even think you I was like, are you alive?
I didn't even do anything. Like sometimes I'd take a bath and then I would just hope to sleep, but like I could barely do anything on my phone. Like the kind of flu that I've always got my whole life is like, usually I would get strep throat once a year and then I would get the barfing flu. What do they call that? Gastro.
Yeah, or Norwalk.
But Norwalk, I think, is shits and barfs.
Oh, true.
So we would just like barf for 24 hours. And I have since given that same sickness to my children, and that's what we do. When people would say like they have the flu and they had like a fever and a bit of a cold, I was like, I don't even understand what that is. Like, I don't even understand what, like that. And that's the only one you can protect yourself. When you get the flu shot, it's protecting you from that. Nothing can protect you from gastro.
Nope.
Anyways,
except washing your hands.
I just like, I thought my throat was so swollen that I thought in the night it was closing. I got antibiotics. They weren't working. It was a virus. I lost my voice. Oh, that's annoying, losing your voice, eh?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I don't know how TJ does it.
Oh, I know.
Speaking of, TJ's lost his voice recently and Mark wanted me to take him to the doctor for it and was like, I think there's something wrong. And Kat was like, I think it's puberty. And then I went to go pick him up to take him to the doctor's office. And I'm like, to the teacher, I'm like, oh, Mark thinks that there's a problem. He's losing his voice. And the teacher's like, could be puberty.
Shut up.
Yeah. He's like, maybe puberty. I'm like, oh, you would know. I mean, you teach grade 5s. You've probably seen this before. Anyways,
because your other one kind of happened to it and it happened to mine.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I hope it comes back a little because like every time he plays hockey, he comes home and he's got no voice left.
I think it's just it's transitioning.
Yeah.
I mean, their voice changes like octaves.
Yeah.
Our voice does not do that. Their voice is going through a transition.
Yeah.
They're
but my middle boy's hasn't lowered, has it?
Yeah, it did. Went raspy all summer.
But is it lower? Is it man voice? It's not man voice now.
No, but it's lower. It used to be real high.
And the big one's done, right? Or he's in that middle. He's sort of like your son. They're not quite done.
Oh, no. If mine's done, then that's terrible.
I know what you mean.
No, he can still hit the Mariah Carey like octave. Yeah. No, he's not.
When our two your oldest boy, your boy and my oldest boy, when they talk, it's like, it sort of makes you feel uneasy because
it doesn't make me. But you hate the sound. And some people get really annoyed by puberty voice.
Oh, I could imagine
like
our daughters.
Sisters.
Yeah. Yes.
Like, can you stop? You sound so. I'm like, they can't help it.
No, they do sound ridiculous, actually. And oh yeah. Oh, I can't wait for it to even out. Yeah, because
you're closer than me. Mine's 13.
Yeah.
You were 15.
Yeah, but I think yours started early. I think.
So did yours.
Oh my God. He's been going on forever. He's got the slowest puberty I've ever met.
It's just reasonable. It's the most reasonable puberty ever. Mine is so unreasonable. I'm like, I just don't even know what to do with you. I'm like, if you keep growing at this pace, you're going to have to go and you're going to have to go to the NBA shops.
He's going to be one of those, when you see like a family photo of a picture and the parents are like normal size and then their son is like, you're like, what the fuck did you feed him?
Well, I would say, you guys, genetics are so weird, okay? First of all, the fact that we don't know hormones down to a science right now, that we're just learning about like women hormones, blows my mind because I feel like it should be the most fascinating thing ever because it's what drives everything in you. Like the fact that we can't do, I'm not saying we should, I'm just saying like a blood test and be like, okay, so your hormones are at this level, you're probably this much through puberty, you have this much more to go, like you have, the fact that we don't have, like they give you like an age range between the ages of like 9, especially with puberty starting so early now. What don't you, I mean, maybe they're studying and I just don't know because I'm not up on my medical
I feel
journals,
like they must be.
But no one's told me like if they have this many exosomes in their blood, they're 90% done.
The only thing that I feel like everyone says like with certainty is that when a girl starts puberty, it will be 4 years and right in the middle is when she'll get her period.
And then 2 years after that, they're done growing.
But then also I'm like, it's sort of like I before E except for after C. It's like It's like, it's the rule, but it's not 100% the rule.
Nothing, because I guess everyone's individuals and insides. Like, but I look at them and I'm like, what the fuck is going on in there? I'm like, what's going on in there? Like, what are you doing in there? Like, this is so crazy that you have to go to school. Your brain is working so hard. You have to become an adult. You have to learn to drive. You have to have relationships. You have to become an adult, all within the span of like 6 years, like between 12 and 18, what you have to accomplish. I'm like, I am so tired for you because this is exhausting. And get pubic hair on top of it, and boobs.
I literally
and ejaculate.
Wow. When I look at sometimes what my kids have to do, I'll never say it out loud. I'm like, your life is so busy.
And
like,
pimples?
I'm overwhelmed. But
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell you this because obviously I must have done that too.
I'm overwhelmed looking at you.
I know. But like, it must be good preparation. Like,
for what?
Life.
What, like ordering like 7 things at once and then also having to like put your clothes on and then also having to figure out a math equation that you've never learned before?
Oh my gosh. What they do is so hard. Like, teenagers, like, really, we need to give them more credit. What is going on with them?
No.
It's sort of like a pregnant lady. And it's like, give her a break. Like, she's growing a brain. Like, do we even understand? Like, that is so crazy. But yeah, what teenagers are
And then they
dealing
have to
with.
go to school and have friends. And like, what if you don't have friends? And what if you're in a fight with your friend, but then also your brain is growing? I'm like, it is. Actually, they should have a clean slate. Like, they should have like a, like, sort of, you know how they should have 3 chances. Like, if they screw up, they should get that's chance 1.
Oh, I know.
And then they
right?
should get
Especially
another
these days.
Okay, chance 2. Like, the yellow card people in sports.
Yeah.
They should not get a yellow card. It should be green, yellow, red.
Yeah.
And
like,
then if
3
you
strikes, you're out.
Yeah, if you get red card, if you do
Then
the
you
same
actually
thing
get
again,
in trouble.
okay, now you get in trouble, but like you don't get canceled for life.
No.
Like, you're not like, I mean, if you murder someone, probably going to get to jail. Like, you're going to jail. But if you
I was thinking about that last night when we had, because we were watching How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. And I told Taylor that we had that guy on our podcast. And I just kept thinking about, so if you kill someone, are you a murderer? That's what we asked Matthew McConaughey, and he didn't quite. Yeah, I guess he does. A lot of people say he wants to get in politics. That's why he would answer like that. We're fucking joking.
He couldn't laugh.
Nope.
He could not take it. And I was like, come on, laugh here. Because if you do, it's like basically if you do a thing, you're not a thing.
Like, if you lie, it doesn't mean you're a liar.
Yeah, if you if you cheat, you're not a cheater. If you you're never the thing.
Yeah.
But I'm like, if you murder, are you a murderer? And he couldn't say yes. And I was like,
And he should've, like, it was obviously like a joke. Like,
yeah.
Because if you kill someone, yeah, you're a murderer. That's just
if
a fact.
you eat people, you're a cannibal.
Yeah.
Like, that's
for
a
sure.
fact.
Yeah.
You're not just trying it. Like, you're not trying it on. Like, you're not seeing what it tastes like if you eat somebody. That's weird though that they eat vagina. That's eating somebody.
No, but it's just the liquids. It's not like eating flesh.
But kind of.
Not really.
Ish. Kind of cannibalism in a little bit of a way.
So people who pick their nose and eat it are cannibals?
No, that's yourself. You're eating somebody else.
Pick someone else's nose and eat it. You're a cannibal.
Nah,
What about when babies drink your milk?
You're feeding them. Not a cannibal.
Well, I think that when you're eating bunani, you're feeding yourself. They're getting nutrients.
Actually, so is a BJ. If you really want to get into it.
Gross. Just gross.
That's cannibalism. You probably shouldn't do it.
Yeah.
Anyways,
one of mine just is getting
off of that,
yeah, is getting pimples.
And
they let me get in because I was like, if you leave a blackhead under your skin.
Natalie, this is a border. This is a boundary.
It's actually not. I went to aesthetic school. I know everything about it.
You're not supposed to pick their faces.
Okay. I mean, I did go to 2 years of aesthetic school. I know how to do a facial.
I thought you're no longer supposed to pick their faces.
I don't care what other people say and what they're saying. If you have a blackhead under your skin for a long time, it will stretch your pore and then you'll have a hole.
Did you hear that, people? Did you hear that, people?
I have I have a hole in my back because I had a blackhead in there for too long.
How old's your degree? And I'm not questioning you. I am though. But is it the same? Is it the same mechanics as it was 20 years ago?
Oh yeah, no. My teachers were like German, like skincare specialists.
But they are 20 years old. That's 30.
Skin is skin. If you leave a blackhead under your pore, it will stretch your pore and you'll have a hole in your face. And I see them on people's faces a lot. You have to extract. You have to steam first, and you have to properly get it out, and then you have to make sure like it's clean after. But if you go for a facial, you need to extract things from under the skin, or else they'll stretch the pore forever.
I don't take blackheads out.
What do you do with them?
They're on my face. I'm not big. Like, I don't.
Well, he had some blackheads right here, 3 of them. And that's exactly where, because I know someone else who didn't get them taken out and there are holes on their face. Tiny little holes. So anyways, he's starting, I guess.
Which one?
Well, actually, the 2 younger ones, both have pimples now. Like not big pimples, but like things under the skin. So that's fun. And then I was
that's fun.
So that's really
fun. That's so fun.
And then the other thing with puberty was I was hanging out with a woman. Oh, by the way, like I texted this woman out of nowhere, and then she appeared in front of me.
Well,
I was like, "Don't you think that's weird? Like I never run into you." And I said, "I
She's
miss hanging out with you." No, we happen to be at the same rink. But I was like, "I haven't texted you in so long. I haven't talked to you in so long. I said that I need to see you." And there you appear. Her son actually texted her and said, because she was waiting outside in her car, he's like, "Oh, Natalie's inside. If you want to go inside." She's like, "I was reading my book in my car." And then she came in and I was like, that is really weird. But the crazy thing about her is her son was always so, so, so big. And then she goes, "Watch this." And his team came out and she's like, "Now he's the same as everybody else."
Oh.
I'm like, that's so crazy. He was such a beast.
And now, how old?
Grade 9.
Now he's the same size as everybody.
Yeah, he's like normal. He's not small, but he's just like everybody caught up.
Everybody catches up.
And even mine is so much taller than his, but we thought he was going to be a beast.
Yours?
No.
Not, oh.
Mine is going to be tall, but he's lean.
What does that mean?
Skinny?
Lean?
Lean.
Skinny. Like, I don't know what older people, like, I only have a grade 7, so I don't have.
So he's not lean. He's like thicker. Yours is thicker.
Mine.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, like he weighs more.
He's thicker.
Well, yeah.
Shocking.
Yeah.
Because I see him and I just see like he looks scrawny.
I know, he's like heavy. He looks heavy.
He looks heavy.
He looks heavy.
Huh.
Yeah, like how your husband looks heavy.
He looks heavy.
He looks heavy. Looks
like you're not
flat.
picking him up.
No. Whoa.
No.
I mean, my lean one is hoping to get bigger like his dad. He wants to he looks at his dad's like legs and he's like, "Will mine be like that one day?"
Oh my God, that's so weird. Boys are so weird. Listen, boys are so weird because I don't know what they want. I don't really know what the aesthetic is. Like I don't know what
they want a bulk.
But like Romeo?
Oh no. They don't want steroids.
No, I don't. Without steroids, like what? Like
he's like exceptional. Like if you see him, like all you think is his body. I think they just want to be like they want to have like I've seen them.
Give me like a Noah Beck.
Yeah,
like him.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, he works out a lot.
Yeah,
and he's also a grown up.
Yeah.
Okay, give me another one.
Like I just remember when I
real kid. Do we know a real kid that
I saw these 2 kids. I hadn't seen them in a while. And this was like last year when they were in grade 8. And they go to the gym and they have like muscle arms. Like,
do they do their legs too?
I hope so.
I know, right?
I know.
That is a thing.
But like I was at a track meet and I saw one. I was like, "Holy shit! What do you do?" He's like, "Go to the gym." Like, wow. You're in grade 8. You have big muscles in your arms.
Whoa.
Like shocking.
Holy cow.
But I must take a lot because my boys, like they have the natural like 6-pack because they're skinny, but like I can't imagine them getting like those arms.
You have to. Well, you kind of have to be thicker too.
Yeah,
like you already have to be thick. You can't be like, it's like you just have a tennis ball under your arm because you have to also go wider. You have to be wide to get oh my God, boys are so weird. I don't know.
I was just saying, I'm so glad I have a girl. It's probably because we're getting older, less of a filter, say what's on your mind. And I obviously I would have been fine if I had 4 boys. Thank God I have a girl.
Yeah.
I thought about it last night. That is way too many boys. 3 boys and then Mark.
Too many boys.
Oh my God, I have Taylor. You need it.
I know. What are you going to do when she's gone?
I was thinking about that this morning.
You were like, she's going to be gone.
Oh, my house. I might have to go. I actually never thought about like I always think about it. It's like, it sounds so fun to do something like that. I never thought about what it's going to feel like for me. And
For what's going to be fun?
like going away and going to university and moving out. And I was like, oh wait, I forgot to think about me here.
I know.
But like a house with just boys, and those boys will only be bigger, and me, like I feel like I should probably leave.
Move.
Yeah, like I should leave them to themselves.
You know, like what they used to do is they used to put women like away when they had their periods.
Yeah.
I feel like they should bring that back, but put us in the spa.
Yeah, spa.
And then from menopause, perimenopause, they should really put us away.
Yeah, somewhere nice.
Like beautiful. Like don't put us away, but like we should probably move away for this time, this long time.
Yeah,
this
for the
time.
Amazing thing that our body has done and does. Like at least give it like,
yeah.
It's sort of like, you know, in is it Brazil, after a woman has her baby, they take her away and they send her to some spa, and like
it's like often where you have your baby. It's like you go to like a hotel.
Like why, like how are we repaid for everything
and it
we've
used
done?
to be, I don't know where you'd go. I don't know if it was terrible. I mean, I don't know if it was terrible because I don't want to go somewhere terrible, but I would love to go somewhere where there's like you get a perimenopause break. You need to go take care.
And the government pays for it.
Oh yeah. It's like your body's going through something hard, and you should probably.
But how many years do you have to go there for?
I mean, it's very long. You could visit. You could come back out. But it should be a sabbatical.
Yes.
You know how like teachers can do like 4 or 5?
Yeah.
So you work 4 years. You work something like you get paid. You like ration your salary in Toronto. You can do it where you get paid for. You take less, so you get paid for your full 5th year, but you can take it off. You should do that for women in perimenopause.
Can you imagine how many years we would have accumulated, Catherine?
We should accumulate years, and then you get to go on vacation or something.
Yes.
As many, you get like time out. Like, you know what? I need a time out.
Yeah.
You know what? Things are a bit
everyone's
much.
like, oh my gosh, let her
It's
go.
a camp. It's like a camp, but it's a beach. It's beautiful. They take care of everything. You get your mental health back, you know, because then they can test your hormones regularly. Then they give you like some drugs, and they're like, oh, you know what? Try this. Does it work? And if it doesn't work, you go on something different. They just monitor you.
They figure out what you need.
They give you good sleep. They teach you how to sleep right, not wake up at 3 a.m. They give you.
Speaking of sleeping right, okay, this thing about taping your mouth. If you already breathe through your nose when you're sleeping, do you need this?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if this is a trend. I don't know what the fuck it is.
But like, it's for people who snore, right?
No, I think it's like I don't know.
These young women are saying like
it changes my face.
Oh, it changes my face.
It's like braces.
It's like braces. What's it do?
I don't know.
Come on, just answer me.
They say your jaw changes or something.
Why?
I don't know.
Like in what way?
I don't know.
So do you have to have a jaw problem?
No, honest to God, I don't know. I don't know the history.
Well, anyways, I ordered them from Hazard because I'm like, I don't understand why you're still snoring. Like, you had a moment where you weren't snoring. He's like, it's really dry. I'm like, I got a humidifier. Like, I like you didn't. I don't understand.
Keep us posted.
I will. And I got the thing. I bought it from those people.
Wow. So you got everything. So you basically, here you go.
And I will tape my mouth, but I don't breathe through my mouth when I sleep. But if that's not it, I need to Google what it is.
I love your new online shopping. Random. This is great.
I almost bought this chair that I got an ad for on Facebook.
Like, you or me, I haven't had a package show up in forever, although I'm having some show up today, but I have not had a package.
What's coming today? You got all that summer stuff. Now I feel like I need summer stuff.
What did I get?
H&M.
Oh, I sent it all back.
Oh, well, we're gonna need some stuff.
I want to return it all. What did I do? I got off of Amazon. Just give me a
while you're waiting, I'll tell you about this chair I almost ordered, okay? It's like boucle, you know, like teddy bear. It comes in a box and it expands like one of those mattresses.
I saw it, babe.
And it's so big, and then it's got sort of like a tennis ball.
And you know how much it is in Toronto? In America, it's like $79. For us, I think it's $4.49.
Well, it was on sale yesterday for $85, and I almost clicked ship, but then I went and I was like, Natalie, you know better than this. So I went and looked for reviews.
Terrible.
They have on their website, hundreds and hundreds of reviews. But then I looked, and you've probably seen this before because you read reviews. They were rotating different names, the same one. So it looked like they had all these. First of all, if everything says 5-star, you immediately, that's suspicious. And they had some that were 4, but I looked, and every like 20, the same 20 would repeat. So it was fake, right? And then
did you Trustpilot? Was it off Amazon?
It was off of a proper website.
Oh.
And then
the one I saw was on Amazon.
And then I went and saw if they had an Instagram. I can find Instagram. Then I go back on Facebook later. that same chair is being shown to me with a different company name. I was like, $85 for this wicked thing. Like wicked. Like it looks so comfortable when the girl sits on it. I was like, Teddy needs this for his room. $85 because there were so many sales for President's Day. Is that what they have right now?
I have no idea.
Everything's on sale. If you want to buy furniture, anything right now, but not from that store.
Wow.
It's called Imaginity.
You almost got served.
I almost just clicked it. What would I have gotten?
Nothing.
Nothing. Nothing?
It's so crazy because we were my podcast inspired us. Me. I was watching one of the clips that got released because it was, well, not released, but it was on Ruts. And I was like, for the first time, booked a vacation on Friday and left on Monday. That is non-rut. That's like a fucking miracle. That was a miracle. That was actually a miracle. That was a full miracle.
Which part that he said yes?
One, that it worked. 2, that my mom was available. 3, because she works full time now. 3, that like there wasn't like something so major going on. Like someone didn't have like the things where you're like, oh God, I've got this.
Subliminally.
Yeah.
You knew that there wasn't anything big. You knew your mom was available.
Well, I called her. I'm like, are you available? And she's like, well, Monday I'm not. And I thought my flight was Monday morning. I'm like,
make it available.
And then she was like, but anyways, I had to get a babysitter to come Monday because I wake up. Chloe's like, I'm sick. I'm like, okay, my mom's going to the office. And then Mac's like, I can't walk. I'm like, okay, well, and our flight was delayed. I'm like, I gotta go. So anyways, it all worked out. Everyone survived. Everything was fine. People carpooled. But yeah, no, it was like the fact that it just happened. I mean, you can imagine, what day is it right now? Tuesday? Imagine you're leaving Friday. Like you book it today and you're leaving Friday and you have to minutia all of those people. It's a lot of people to minutia and carpools. Yes. Thank God the carpools like worked out. Like it was, and one was canceled. Like it all kind of worked out, but it's this that often stops us because it's like, it's easier not to. It's easier not to organize everyone. It's easier not to it's
easier not to. It always works out. And you're always better off for doing it.
And well, the money, like the dollar, like literally I booked it and then shit went sideways and you could just, the day I booked it, I think was the day everything was like tariffs and blah, 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 blah. And it was like the dollar was like this. But
are those tariffs in place now?
I don't know. Some are. I have no idea what's going on. But while I'm booking things, we're getting emails. This is no longer. This is longer. It's like going up and down. What's available. Anyways. We booked it all on points, so it didn't really matter because the points were the points, and I booked it before it went sideways.
Points don't change their currency with the dollar.
But I booked it before it went sideways, so I had to buy it all right there. It's not like I had waited. Like I didn't pay for the hotel at the end. I paid right away because sometimes you can just put a hold on and then pay. I paid for it right at the beginning with the points, so everything worked out. But I thought to myself, I was like, I can't believe in my however many years of being with this person, my husband, we've never done that. 20, 30. I don't even know how long I've been together with him. Not 30.
You mean going away alone?
No, like doing something last minute like that. Like last minute? No. But I don't think you can book far in advance with children. Unless it's like a wedding, unless it's like, okay, you've got it, unless it's like.
If you actually just want to book something, have something in your calendar, it's a great way to like move, make schedules work for you.
What, to book something?
Like just if you book things far in advance, you'll just work around it.
I guess, but where are you going and when?
I mean, where are you going and when? You're going to Fort Lauderdale on a Monday.
Yeah. But like, no, but I'm saying far in advance.
Yeah.
Like where are you going in 6 months from now? Like I'm asking you, where would you go?
Oh. I mean, I hate booking things too far in advance.
This is my point.
It's because it feels like it's too far away.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It like
yes. And you're like,
but it's very logical to do.
Okay. Well, you and I, it's not.
No, yeah, no. I'm saying. I love last minute.
I'm saying for you and me having to go, for you and me to even book next Christmas.
That doesn't even sound exciting.
No.
It's like, oh, let's go to Europe next Christmas. No, then I'm going to book everything. I get so excited. And then I'm just going to literally sit and wait. The rest of my life will be waiting until that comes.
Everybody does. But I think when people are like, I'm like, this is why we never do anything, because we don't book it ahead.
Oh, right.
So you have to just book it. So people, I know people who have their March break book and they haven't even gone to this March break yet, and they have next March break booked. And I know people who have everything like locked, like they know where they're going for what.
I wouldn't mind if it was like a same place that I've been to and it's just like consistently always in there. But if I was going to go to a new exciting place, I don't want to know until like 2 months before.
I think when my kids are, they're like gone, and I think I'm going to do this a lot more. I think that's my plan. Like, I think I'm going to be, like a traveler.
I just can't believe that we're getting closer to that place, because it's like everything in life is like, oh my gosh, when you have your first baby, and it's like, can't imagine it actually happening. And now,
shit.
You know, all that stuff. And now it's like, you know, when you're away and you saw a lot of older people there, and I was in Palm Springs.
It was a dream. I was like, this is where I want to be. I'm like happy to, I can't wait to get there.
But that's not that far away. Like,
I know.
It actually is something to be thinking about, you know?
Yeah.
Which is really weird, because
do you have to plan for that?
I can do it last minute. I guess, you know, in that kind of situation, well, I guess you can, because I mean, people buy houses in other places, but our kids are just going to be such a like question mark. Like, who's in what place in their life? Who needs you?
Who's breaking up with who?
Like,
you know, it's interesting because there's so much talk. I feel great for women right now because there's so much talk about like hormones and like their body transitions and like the things.
I'd just like to interrupt for 1 second. I just thought I was naked this morning.
You look great.
Yeah, I was thinking to myself, I'm like, it's like my body. Like, let's say I'm 45.
Let's just say,
like, you too. Like, I look good naked.
You.
That's crazy. I'm full length looking at myself. I'm like,
you're like, shit, girl.
Because I also watched Naked Attraction, the show.
Yeah.
And people naked
are not attractive. No way.
Oh my God. You and I would be like first choice.
Really?
Oh my God. Like, I'm standing straight up. I got my thong on, nothing else. I'm like,
you look great.
I could use a little like ab workout. You know, if I were to like maybe drink a little less wine and maybe exercise.
Yeah.
All I'd really need to work on is this. Like,
yeah.
If I were to work on this,
you would be 10 out of 10.
I don't know. I like, don't look too close, you know?
Yeah.
But like,
you know, I stopped working out for a while, you know, like a few months. Remember?
You immediately saw it.
I thought I felt my ass on my
in the back of your knee.
It's not, not on the back of my knee, but just like a little bit down. And I was like, oh my God. So you better believe
you went back to the gym.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Sorry. I would like to just do an asterisk. My standards for myself might not be the highest. You know what I mean? I'm not saying I look like Jennifer Aniston naked. I'm just saying I look and I'm like.
So I'm saying is that I don't look at I don't really look at people's bodies.
Oh, you should check it out when we're in Mexico.
I don't look at people's bodies. I don't look at them and be like, wow, like I really don't have any affection for someone's body. Really weird. Like I don't look at it and be like, oh my gosh, I wish I had that body. Or when someone's like, oh my, this, I'm like, oh, I mean, I get your ass. Like I do get that.
Thank you.
Because
I was also looking in the mirror that it isn't as empty as it was before.
You've taught me so much about that. Like you've taught me.
It's like a little bit less empty now. I grabbed it when I was in the mirror.
Yeah.
Listen, it's not going to ever be good.
Yeah.
But
what do you think's making it fuller? Wine.
Never forget the wine.
You did stop wine for a while, so the wine's maybe filling it back up again.
Exactly. Yeah. You know, when a man has a good physique.
I know you love it. I mean, listen, I'm not looking for a bad physique, but I'm not like, to me, I'm not like, it's like not, it's, you know, I would say nipples and hands are much more important to me.
Nipples?
If they look like a woman's, not into it.
How many have you seen?
Have you not been to the beach?
I need to start looking at nipples. There are a lot of nipples out there.
But I know men can't, it's not their fault. They're born that way. But at their hands, that bother me too. So it's the thing, you know? Like,
take me back to Mark's nipples. What?
They're small.
Small.
Yeah,
so where are they small? Like the areola?
No, I mean
the nip?
some men have large like quite like breastfeeding nipples.
Oh.
You'll see.
Like they pop out.
Large.
Oh, areola.
Round.
Nobody has big areolas, men, do they?
Yes.
They do.
Yes.
Well, they should just get a hairy chest.
I know.
I have to say, I don't look at nipples.
Weird, and I do.
Wow.
So we are really quite the.
Wow, quite the pair.
I don't really understand man boobs. Like I don't understand them. They're in shirts. Like they're interesting to me.
Oh, okay, moobs.
I mean, they're not even boobs. They're pecs. Weird.
Pecs. Oh God, I love a good pec.
But it's a boob.
I'm very attracted to a good pec.
It's a boob.
Matthew McConaughey took off his shirt yesterday when he was over, and he had some great pecs.
It's a boob. Anyways, what I was going to say about women is women and hormones. Okay, we're really in a good place.
Right. Yeah.
I think men go through something, and because I saw a commercial yesterday for like pee dripping for men, like incontinence,
not anal leakage.
No, incontinence for. Oh God, we're so far over.
We are?
Yeah,
We're over.
Yeah, we'll
I feel like we just started talking.
Okay, incontinence for men.
Okay,
and I thought, oh well, men that do you know this is going to happen? Like
also, do you see on the packaging how old the man is?
Young.
Yeah,
I know, and ripped,
and nobody talks about that.
That's my thing, and
I don't. You know what? That's nice of us to consider.
But
that's not our problem.
No, I have a son though, but I'm looking. I'm like thinking
we'll be dead by the time he pees his pants.
But you have a husband.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Is he gonna tell us?
I don't know.
How old does it start?
Natalie, I don't know, because at least women were like, dude, we're in a thing. This is a thing that's happening.
And everyone talks about it.
We're in perimenopause. So like it's a lot of years. There's a lot of things that happen. Weird shit goes off the rails. It's like kind of like, you know, what the fuck is going on? But if there's a symptom, yeah, it's that. But men, I mean, I don't know. I was watching it. It came on one of the cocky commercials. Like in between, I'm like,
how old was the guy in that commercial?
Shit. Young. He was young.
And unfortunately, men are never good about talking about stuff. So if they're going to have it, it's going to be even worse than for us, because at least we can talk about it.
I know. I actually was just thinking,
I'm like,
I think, well,
they
also,
can't get hard.
Thinning hair. And that's also can be hormonal, some of it too, right? Thinning hair,
Yeah,
which is like actually a huge insecurity for them. I also think they get weight gain at a certain age that they can't get off. Like I think they must have hormone drops.
Can I just ask, like,
thin lips.
You know how when the men get older and they lose their hair, okay? I am 100% if they want to go get their hair like done. It's so amazing now. And I know there's all the jokes about Turkey, but you can get it done for cheap in Turkey, but you can also get it done in your own country for more money. I would recommend that just for safety purposes. But like if your husband starts like balding, do we tell them that they should do it?
No, they have to want to do it.
But they don't have to look at themselves. We do.
Oh, they are very aware. If they care, they care. But if they're wearing hats all the time, if they won't take, they're very aware.
But if they don't care,
then they're not going to do it if they don't care.
But they don't have to look at themselves.
They do.
Not every day.
Oh, but they look in the mirror. That's
but
like
I'm
saying
looking at him all the time.
That's like saying our hair. We're very aware when our hair is like growing out, like with highlights and stuff.
But I'm saying
you're not okay if he goes bald, and you're gonna need. Well, you better let him know.
Oh.
You better let him know. But do you want me to tell you when it's time?
And I'm like, would you? I feel like a lot of guys just wouldn't.
I mean, yeah, you have to, like, you're going to work for a long time with something. Like everyone know you have to be okay with everybody knowing you got plugs.
Oh.
Like that. Like
it doesn't. It looks so good.
No, not right in the first few. Not the first 3 weeks.
Right.
They have to be okay with that. They have to be okay with everybody knowing that they got it.
Or they just don't go out
for 3 weeks.
Work from home.
3 weeks.
I don't want your husband going bald.
I mean, that'll be a him thing.
Does his dad have a full head of hair?
He still has hair. Yeah.
I don't want a bald husband, except for there was this one guy who was like a reporter on the like
news?
Sports guy. I gotta find him. I look back, I'm like, oh, he's handsome. He's so bald. I look back when he was younger, better bald.
There you go. So maybe yours will be better bald.
I don't think the shape.
Do you think he's going bald?
I think it's thinning up here.
So he'll just have a top spot.
Well, luckily he's 6'4", but
No, I don't see it.
I will
Oh,
know.
you're going to jump on his head?
Well,
When are you seeing it?
that's true.
You jump up on a ladder?
You know, he came home yesterday. He was wearing a hat in the evening, and he laid down. And he was like, kind of like getting like tired. I'm like,
Take your hat off.
don't you want to take your hat off?
And he's like,
do you want me to take my hat off? I'm like,
you're
is that
balding.
comfortable wearing a hat when you're getting comfortable? It's weird. Wouldn't you take a hat off if you're trying to get comfortable?
Yeah, I would actually.
Men are from Mars.
Men are from Mars, and they have so much shit coming down the pipes they don't even know.
Oh,
Just nice to know that things happen to them too.
should we sit down and have a little convo? If you start to pee your pants, you can talk to me about it.
I don't think he can.
Can talk to me about it.
I don't think so.
No, I think that would be like, dude, fucking handle yourself.
What?
Did they just have to wear diapers and nothing need to fix it? Eagles.
I think maybe a medication. I don't know. I just saw the commercial. I'm like, why does no one talk about this? This is very tricky.
Was your husband there at the time?
Well, no, I'm gonna ask him. He was,
Yeah,
but
ask him. I'm gonna ask mine too.
I thought to myself, I was like watching this, and I'm like, this is a commercial,
Which
so
means
clearly it's a
common.
It's common, and I have no one's talked about it. Like no influencers. Like so, anyways. Like, but poise for women, we're all about it. Like we're all like, yeah, girl, I pee my pants, girl, me too. Can't jump on the trampoline, but men,
I've never heard a man say it.
never. But they could be all over the rink with
Oh,
diapers, and we would never know
no.
it. I mean, it's fine. We have to do it. It's no big deal.
I know, but I just kind of feel
we
bad that they
put a
have to
tampon up there.
they
Like
have to go in silence. I mean, I don't like feeling bad for men, but that would be too bad.
I'm just saying, it is.
Who can they talk to?
Nobody. Although there's this clinic that I saw recently, a man clinic. It was just for men. And it had like erectile dysfunction, like all the issues.
Is
that
it on
you
a
have.
main street?
No. But I thought to myself,
Good. I was like, you want to go in the back door for that?
why? You just said that there should be no shame. We go to women clinics all the time.
I don't think I said there should be no shame.
Natalie,
It's like, I don't want to know.
that's why they can't talk about it. They should be able to know that if it happens to everybody,
Yeah.
like perimenopause happens to every woman,
Yeah.
there's no shame in it.
Yeah.
If it is 100% gonna happen,
Yeah,
I don't know if it is, but they should let us know that
yeah,
this
prepare
is
us.
yeah this might happen, but so we can talk about it. Like, is this gonna happen? Like, I didn't even know they had to get their prostates checked.
Pardon?
Yeah, they get
What's
their
a prostate?
shut up.
No, I'm serious.
They get their finger up the ass of the doctor all the time.
Oh, prostate's up your bum.
Yeah, they get that checked
All the time.
Yes, if you
So
go
your
to
husband had that?
Yes, if you go yours.
Honestly.
Oh,
No.
yes, he has.
No.
Yes,
No.
if you go and get a general checkup, they are checking
I
your
don't
ass.
think he
He
does.
doesn't go to the doctor.
Well, only if there's a problem.
He's for sure had his prostate checked.
You think someone stuck his finger up his butt?
You do it from a young age. Oh, it's your prostate.
Wait, a young age.
Like you do it like when I want to say like when you're like you start early.
You know what happened if somebody stick a finger up my butt?
They're used to it.
I would diarrhea on them.
No, I know, but men, they think it's terrible. We get it up the vagina. 100%.
How many times has it been up your husband's butt?
I just know that they check the prostate.
Where does he go for a doctor's appointment?
Oh, I mean, he had to do it for hockey for every year, like a million times. They go like twice a year for their checkups.
And they go right up their butt.
It's for prostate cancer. It's the only way you can check. It's kind of like us and our whatever it's called, not clavicle, but whatever that is.
And checking your prostate is not the same as a colonoscopy.
No. Colonoscopy is right up there. You're sound asleep.
Your prostate is your butt?
Yeah, but they have to go in and feel
Do
it.
you have a prostate?
No, I'm not a guy.
Oh, only men have it.
I think I could. I don't have one. No, we don't do. We check no, because then we could get prostate cancer, and we don't get that
Why do we have colonoscopies?
because we have assholes.
And you can get cancer asshole.
Colon cancer.
Colon. What's the prostate? A gland that only a man has?
I think it's your chota. Up in there. Yeah, prostate's only for men. Prostate. Mm-hmm.
Kind of feels like a prostate should be more like of a penis thing, not a butt thing.
I think it goes in behind. You can't get
that's
a
how, because you can't go up the pee hole to check. So you gotta go
babe.
through the
There you go. Yeah, he's for sure had his prostate
butt. I'm
checked.
gonna have to find out.
Let's text him. Stay tuned for the next one. Has he had his prostate checked?
Maybe we could have him on the show. He could talk all about
And
it.
you know what? They're like, you talk about everything. And I'm like, guess what? All men have it and all women get. I can't. It's losing. It's perimenopause. Out of my mind what it's called. What's it called?
What?
When you get your vagina checked?
Hold on. I'm gonna go have my
Pap smear.
There you go.
Oh my God, it was gone.
There you go.
Gone.
I was staring at air.
Gone.
It was just like dust in my brain when I was thinking.
It was like clavicle. It was like,
oh my God, pap smear. What does that stand for?
They pap it and then they smear it. Pap, pap, smear.
Pap, smear.
That's what they do. We're going to pap it and smear it, baby. Sit right back.
Pap.
Someone made a joke about it. Like, you know what we're going to call this? Pap, pap, smear.
Have a great day, guys.